Attention! The International Military Tribunal will now enter.
Before the defendants in this case are called upon to make their pleas for the indictment which has been lodged against them and in which they are charged with crimes against peace, war crime, and crimes against humanity, and of a common plan or conspiracy to commit those crimes, it is the wish of the tribunal that I should make a very brief statement on behalf of the tribunal. This International Military Tribunal has been established pursuant to the Agreement of London, dated the 8th of August 1945, and the Charter of the Tribunal as annexed thereto. And the purpose for which the tribunal has been established is stated in Article 1 of the Charter to be the just and prompt trial and punishment of the major war criminals of the European Axis. The signatories to the agreement and charter are the government of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, the government of the United States of America, the provisional government of the French Republic, and the government of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. The committee of the chief prosecutors, appointed by the four signatories, have settled the final designation of the war criminals to be tried by the tribunal, and have approved the indictment on which the present defendants stand charged here today.
I recommend you take it, but I also believe in your freedoms 100%. I recommend take the vaccines. I did it. It's good. Take the vaccines.
And a copy of that indictment in German language has been furnished to each defendant and has been in his possession for more than 30 days. All the defendants are represented by counsel. In almost all cases, the counsel appearing for the defendants have been chosen by the defendants themselves. But in cases where counsel could not be obtained, the tribunal has itself selected suitable counsel agreeable to the defendant.
How did you make such a prescient
with great
prediction?
satisfaction.
How did you know this was going to happen?
Have been taken
well, there's a
by
number
the chief
of respiratory viruses,
to make available
time
to
to
defending
time
counsel
come
the
along.
numerous documents upon which the prosecution relies, with the aim of giving to the defendant every possibility for a just defense. The trial, which is now about to begin, is unique in the history of the jurisprudence of the world, and it is of supreme importance to millions of people all over the globe. For these reasons, there is laid upon everybody who takes any part in this trial a solemn responsibility to discharge their duties without fear or favor, in accordance with the sacred principles of law and justice. Four signatories, having invoked the judicial process, it is the duty of all concerned to see that the trial in no way departs from those principles and tradition which alone give justice its authority and the place it ought to occupy in the affairs of all civilized states. This trial is a public trial in the fullest sense of those words, and I must therefore remind the public that the tribunal will insist upon the complete maintenance of order and decorum, and will take the strictest measures to enforce it. It only remains for me to direct, in accordance with the provisions of the Charter,
it's up to you.
that the indictment shall now be read. In accordance with the provisions of the Charter, that the indictment will now be read.
They say they've tested positive for the COVID-19 antibodies.
The United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics, the undersigned Robert H. Jackson,
and former Health and Human Services
Francois
Secretary
de
Louis Sullivan getting their shots at the
Hartley
Morehouse
Shawcross,
School of Medicine in Atlanta.
R.A.
And then say they're
Rudenko,
hoping to send a message to the African American
duly
community
appointed
that
to
the vaccine
represent their
is
respective
safe.
governments.
There is no evidence
In the
that
investigation of the
Hank
charges
Aaron
against
passed
the
away because of
prosecution
the
of the
COVID
major
shot. I know
war
that
criminals.
people are saying that. I've seen it on social
Charter of
media.
this
A COVID-19
tribunal annexed
vaccine is a
thereto,
small thing that does a big job.
hereby accused
It helps
as guilty
The number one tool
in
that
the
we have
respects
available is
hereinafter set
vaccinations.
forth
And when you're engaging in a
of
public
crimes
setting,
against
I'm sure
peace,
you're very prepared.
war crimes,
You knew this was going to happen.
and crimes
Did you-
against
do you-
humanity,
Vaccine, vaccine, vaccine.
and of a common
From
plan or
Dolly singing,
conspiracy
begging
to
of
commit
you,
those
please don't
crimes.
hesitate.
I'm leading
All
in the
as
front line
defined in
by
the Charter
getting
of the
vaccinated
Tribunal.
so that I can
And
protect
accordingly,
my church members
name
and my
as
community
defendants in this
and
cause,
my Zambia as well.
and as
First,
indicted
what's
on the
going on with the
counts
climate, as far as
set out.
COVID, and keep your family in the mask when we leave the house or whatever case may be, and
Rudolph
be cautious
Hess,
of where we travel to, be cautious who we're
Joachim
around.
Ribbentrop,
Right now you just try to do
Robert
everything
Bly,
that you can to protect your family,
Wilhelm
and
Keitel,
hopefully you can stay safe and stay
Jens
healthy.
Kaltenbrunner,
Obviously that's the most important thing.
Alfred
The more people in
Rosenberg,
society that get vaccinated,
Hans
the more
Frank,
chance there is of eradicating the national COVID
Wilhelm
pandemic.
Frick,
It's really important
Julius Thrasher, Walter Funk,
Hello.
Palmer Schack,
My name is Michael Caine.
Gustav
I've just had a
von
vaccine
Bohlen
for
Hallbach,
COVID.
Karl Dönitz, Eric Raeder, Baldur
Get vaccinated
Chirac,
or get benched. Lakers
Fritz
legend Kareem
Zappel,
Abdul-Jabbar is urging
Alfred
the NBA
Yodel,
to mandate vaccines in the league.
Martin
He tells
Bormann,
Rolling Stone magazine, quote, the NBA
Franz
should insist
Hoppen,
that all players and staff are vaccinated.
No,
Arthur
there is a virus
Seisenbart,
here. It kills people.
Albert
And the only way
Speer,
to prevent it is to get vaccinated,
Konstantin
to
von
wear
Neurath,
masks, to do social
Hans
distancing, washing your hands all the time,
Individually,
and not just to think about
and
my
as members
freedom
of
is
any
being
group
kind
of the
of
groups or
disturbed
organizations
here. No,
next
screw
herein
your
has
freedom.
named.
I think we're still waiting for
Two. The
some
following are named as groups or organizations. Since dissolved,
do you think that the current
which should
way
be
we're
declared
handling
criminal
the social distancing,
by reason of their
masks,
aims
locking down, does this make
and the
sense?
means used
Is
for the
it adequate,
accomplishment thereof.
On behalf of the tribunal, this International Military Tribunal has been established pursuant to the Agreement of London, dated the 8th of August 1945, and the Charter of the Tribunal, as annexed thereto. And the purpose for which the Tribunal has been established is stated in Article 1 of the Charter to be the just and prompt trial and punishment of the major war criminals of the European Axis. The signatories to the Agreement and Charter are the Government of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, the Government of the United States of America, the Provisional Government of the French Republic, and the Government of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. The Committee of the Chief Prosecutors, appointed by the four signatories, have settled the final designation of the war criminals to be tried by the Tribunal, and have approved the indictment